Hello, welcome to the latest update from We Are The Goodison Gang. I thought that I'll do an update on Jared Branthwaite, Calvin Phillips and John Texters, the Crystal Palace owner, who could now buy Everton Football Club because I tell you what, 777 and out the window, they're trash. Yes, we've been piss poor from minute 1 to minute 19. Farhad Mashiri arrived. Then you had the board. I don't think there's any board in their board. That's another story. Throw them all the way after Bill Kenwright. And that's to one side with Farhad Mashiri. But on the other side, Denise Baxter, that's gone out that window and all of that. At 777 too. So I thought that we'll sit down for a couple of minutes and talk about the latest Everton transfers and also Jared Branthwaite and Calvin Phillips. But Everton have reportedly today have said that no matter what, Jared Branthwaite won't be going cheap. He'll be going up to from 60 million to 70 to 80 million dear, because we can't afford to let him go cheap, because what a player he is. He's literally a cracker of a player. But according to reports today, Sky Sports, Manchester United interested in signing Everton's defender Jared Branthwaite this summer. United are big aims of the centre-back who was selected in the England squad training for the Euros 2024. But the defence has been marked as an opportunity for Manchester United in the FA Cup winners against Manchester City, and Branthwaite would add to their squad, according to Sky Sports. But they probably would say that because they're just as bad as the Premier League in my eyes. And also, Everton is set to accept 50 million bid for Jared Branthwaite, with Newcastle, Manchester City, Tottenham and United, who all want Everton defender Jared Branthwaite. Is it likely that Jared Branthwaite won't be an Everton player next season? Yes, it is, sadly. As much as I don't want to say it, it's possible that Jared Branthwaite, this time in August, Jared Branthwaite might not be an Everton player. We don't know yet, because it hasn't been announced and nothing's been paid. But over the next coming few months and days, we'll keep you up to date. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the notification button to know what's going on. But as I said, it's going to be heartbreaking. But yet again, it's been piss poor by the management of the football club, from the horrible clown at the top of our football club, Farhad Mashiri, to the corrupt Premier League. And also, John Texters too has also been linked with a move to Everton, the Crystal Palace owners. And I'll tell you what, if Texters does end up coming in, then I think that would be amazing, because they know people who do work for that they've got loads and loads of money. Who got loads of money, but Crystal Palace CEO owner John Texters is unlikely to face the same issue as 7 part-time owners buying Everton. So it looks to me that MSP will be funding Everton for Farhad Mashiri for him to leave. Then John Texters will be likely to become the new Everton owners. And I'll tell you what, if that does end up becoming the new Everton owners, well, that I can say is wow. We could be up that league like that if he takes over. Get away from Farhad Mashiri, who's a clown who hasn't got a clue on what he does at the football club too. But as I said, if you are new, welcome to We Are The Goodison Gang. This is the transfer talk. We're going to do one of these transfer talks every day if we can. Perhaps this time every night, or a bit earlier, or a bit later. But I'm going to try and aim for about 10:30, between then. So remember to join me. And also, as I said, it's been a hell of a season this season. It's been back and forwards. But as I said, if John Texters does take over Everton, then that'd be brilliant. I think that'd be the best thing Fahad Mashiri does, and not let Josh Wilder from 777 buy the football club, because what I've heard about them, I don't want him to come to the football club with 777 no matter what. Scrap them. They're clowns too. They can go on this side with Fahad Mashiri, the clown wall and the corrupt wall of Premier League. So let's put that to that side. And also, if Texas does come in, then bravo. Literally, that's all I can say. Fantastic. Because I've heard great stuff about them. He's done a marvellous job at Crystal Palace. Even they got rid of Roy Hodgson, brought this new manager in. They're fighting. Brilliant. They're bringing the money in. They've got the money in that because of Texas. And if he's going to sell his stake at Crystal Palace, then let him come to us. Okay, let's move on now to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Well, over the last coming few days, months, he's been linked up with a move away from Everton. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So if he does end up going, then let him, because personally, he's not really good anymore like he used to be under Carlo Ancelotti during the COVID era. So we might as well just scrap him now. I don't think that he'll ever get better at scoring goals anymore. I really don't. But as I said, who knows? But if I was Sean Dyche and Kevin Fairwell, I'd get rid of Dominic Calvert-Lewin now. I think his time can be up. I think we've seen with Dominic Calvert-Lewin now, we all know, I think that his time's up now. And I'd get him to go for around about 40-60 million for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But who knows what's going on behind the scenes. And also, Manchester City's midfielder Calvin Phillips has been linked up with a move to Everton on loan from Manchester City, who's had a bad season at West Ham. But who knows? But I've got confidence that he'll be good for Everton. So if I was them, I would sign Calvin Phillips. Yeah, I would sign him. I think he's a good midfielder. West Ham are a bad side and a bad team, as we have seen it under David Moyes recently. But I literally would. I think that he's fantastic midfielder. He's had loads of assists for Manchester City and a couple of goals, so why not try it? Anything can be better than Ashley Young and all that, but let's just try it, because if Amadou Onana is going to end up going and Gomez has gone, we need to replace our midfield with strong, and hopefully Leeds United will let Jack Harrison go on a loan or a payment deal again to us. Because I tell you what, I'd rather have them than Dominic Calvert-Lewin and all that. I do feel sorry for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and you might think I'm a bit harsh criticising him. But I think time's up now for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's not scoring as many goals as anymore like he used to. Look at other strikers scoring more goals than anything. Who's getting 4? Look at Haaland getting 4. Look at Højlund from Manchester United. Look at Garnacho from Manchester United. And all of that. They get more goals than any striker. So, and United are really, really bad, poorly team this season with Erik ten Hag. So it just proves that, is he the right fit for us, Dominic Calvert-Lewin still, or is it time to go? let me know in the comments what your thoughts on all of this. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting, this transfer window, what Sean Dyche and Kevin Firewell will be getting up to. Right, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more great videos, join us tomorrow. See you soon. Bye bye.